And I figured that you were like mad busy because you didn't update your list at all.
Yeah, work has been it took everything not to cancel tonight and continue to work until late. But you know what?
Yeah, I was actually getting really close to texting you, be like, if you want to cancel or push back with that, it was fine.
No, nope. I need to keep up with my boundaries. I don't get paid enough to get this mad.
Amen.
Here we are. You ready?
I was born ready. Hi, Stephanie.
Hold on. Alexa, turn off timer. Okay. There's nothing. It's fine. I turned the oven off. You didn't come up for me. Okay. Uh
You're not the priority.
nope, nope, nope.
I might actually be good. I realize that I've been like very neutral
Mm-hmm.
about how I'm doing because I've been like playing around transitioning everything from ChatGPT to Claude.
Mm.
So I updated all of the transcripts of our episodes. And it's like, you've been very neutral, very much like I'm neutral or like not bad, but not good. So I'm like, okay, let me look at that. But I'm doing pretty good. I had a
Okay.
phone screen today that I think
Love.
went really well, so I should kind of know about next steps on Friday. So fingers crossed. And if anything, the pod might help me um in this job search, so that's fun and exciting. I have been on a spring cleaning dash, and I'm talking like getting into corners that I have not touched since I moved in here. So I know I
Mm-hmm.
talked about the box cutter last week, but I have a new gadget inspired by Stephanie, because I think you guys have heard me talk about her little like mop slippers, her little duster slippers that she got, but she's got the
Love my
tiniest
justice.
little feet. Like hers would fit my big toe, because like I'm 6'1", like I wear a size women's 14, like so things like this are difficult. But I'm proud to announce I found
Da-da-da-da.
them. And I got a cute color. So I am so excited to like scoot around my apartment with these on my feet and just like get the floors extra clean. And you were
Don't
my
you
inspiration.
feel don't you feel extra powerful when you have them on? You're like, wow, I am not only multitasking, but I could do anything.
So I actually like just took them out of the box
Oh,
because they just got here
okay,
today.
okay.
So I haven't put them on yet. But like between these and the electric scissors, I'm
There's no
unstoppable.
stopping you. Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like just give me these slippers, the electric scissors, and a Vivance, and I'm good to go.
Oh my God,
I'm
the
good to
world would be
go.
saved.
These are
Um,
my super, like Wonder Woman had her like lasso of truth or justice or whatever. I have these slippers and an electric box cutter and ADHD medication.
Listen, watch out, world. Courtney's about to take over.
Here I come.
Did you see Claude is running for president 2028? Did you see the website?
I did not see that, so I'm gonna have to look this up. But honestly, at this point, has my vote.
Same.
I would vote for AI for president at this point.
I would too. I would too. Honestly, I think anything is better than what we have now. And in also in terms of like what could be coming for the next election. But I'll send it to you. I saw it on LinkedIn today. Someone reposted it and it
Yeah,
is
please do.
hysterical.
Please do. Because
Do
I'm
I
not
need to
confident.
switch?
Um, so it all depends. So I have kind of been like working off of both of them for a
Mm-hmm.
while, because when it comes to like creative writing, Claude is honestly better. But then for a while, ChatGPT got good at it, and I was like, okay, I'll stick with it because I've already been using it and built so much in there. I do actually like projects and Claude better than setting up a custom GPT. And then I will say that just given some of the political state of things with some of the choices that OpenAI is making, makes me kind of want to lean more towards the Claude route also.
Yeah.
So I'm not here to tell you, you know, which one to choose, because I mean, we're all going to hell in a handbasket.
Correct.
It's just, you know, what canoe are you going to be in?
Yeah. I mean, I've just had such problems with ChatGPT. I can't believe I still pay for it. So maybe I'll switch over to Claude, see how it goes, and if I'm happier, I'll just cancel and stay with Claude.
And you might like it more too. I'm thinking, because I know some of the things that you've had trouble with has been like it generating documents and stuff. And like I've had a little bit of trouble with that, but I told Claude to create them as HTML as opposed to, and then it actually like was able to like do it right. So there's still some like massaging that needs to be done, but ultimately, because like I made a dashboard for the pod of our YouTube performance, in it and all of that. I'll send it to you so you can see it. It's pretty
that's
neat,
so cool.
actually. And I actually like I used it for interview prep. And so I like put my resume in it. I put the job description in it.
Yeah.
And then I was like, interview me as if you are the senior recruiter that I'm talking to. And it like asked me all of the questions. It kind of gave me some pushback in places.
Wow.
It's like, interestingly enough, the place that it gave me pushback, it kind of like low key sent me into like a little bit of a spiral, which is something just to watch out for with AI in general. But one of the questions it asked me is like, when was a time that like you've made a mistake and how did you rectify it? And I was like, taking my interviewee cap off right now, between you and me, I don't make mistakes. I know it sounds arrogant, but like I don't make mistakes.
Yeah.
So it was like, I'm not going to say that you're arrogant, but perhaps you are a perfectionist to the level that you just don't acknowledge your mistakes. And maybe you have a few blind spots.
So you had some reflecting to do.
So I had some reflecting to do. Fortunately, I had therapy yesterday. So I'm like, the AI chatbot told me that I have blind spots.
Yeah.
And so we had like a really like, and I've worked with her for like 2.5 years now. So like she knows me really well. I talk about work a lot because that is a source of a lot of my emotional strife.
And this is your therapist we're talking
like
about
my
now,
actual
not
therapist.
Claude.
Yeah, my actual therapist.
I just want to distinguish for the listener.
Yeah. And so I was telling her like what it said, and I was like watching her wheel spin. So we just started talking, and like really my issue isn't so, because I just like I'm really intuitive. Like I have a strong intuition. I have a strong gut feeling, which is why I don't really make a lot of mistakes. But also like if I don't agree with something, or if it doesn't make sense to me, I just don't do it. Yeah. And that's like the ADHD in me. And so then it turned into a whole conversation about like why I like refuse to show up at work at 9:00 in the morning. And I'm like, because it doesn't matter.
Right.
And so she was like pushing back on me a little bit on that. And so it left me with some reflecting to do. But I ended up really, it's not a direct answer as far as mistakes go, because really like it's a behavioral question, which by the way I didn't get asked today because it wasn't a behavioral interview.
Right.
To just like understand how you like navigate conflict and how you think. And so I actually like, I don't know if I told you this, I wrote my layoff story a couple weeks ago, but I haven't published it yet because I like am not publicly unemployed. You know, like aside from the pod, like I'm not like, I don't have the open to work banner on LinkedIn because that can be like the kiss of death or whatever. So I haven't like really talked about being unemployed on my Substack. All of that is going to change next week. Because I finally wrote it all down and it's actually pretty good. I will say. And so when I like kind of put it in there to have it do some editing, but also like how can this like work into my interview questions, it was like, actually you've got a lot of really great stuff here that kind of is very reflective on the experiences you've had, what you've did and what you've learned. So like
Mm-hmm.
maybe structure some of this into the response you
Right.
give. And I'm like, okay, I'm not broken and I'm not completely arrogant.
Yeah. Yeah.
I
You're
mean,
not.
let's be honest. I am quite arrogant. I know that about myself. I'm not going to pretend that I'm not. But,
Yeah.
like, it's not as bad as
It's for good
I
reason.
thought. I mean, like, I'm amazing.
There you go.
And, like, if I'm not the superhero in my own story, like, what am I even
Who will be?
doing?
Right.
Exactly.
Why are we
Exactly.
wasting our time here?
Right. Like, everyone should be a little full of themselves.
Yeah, I agree. I agree.
But I'm also just really goddamn good at what I do.
You
So,
are.
like,
Yes.
so there is that, too. Um, but that was interesting, to have a existential crisis spawned by AI on a Tuesday afternoon. So,
I mean, it happens to the best of us.
that it does. But enough about me. How many days are we out?
God, great question. I still have a fiance. Hey, Phil. Hey, Phil. How many days? 58.
58. Holy shit.
We are under the 2-month
Yeah,
mark.
we're under the 2-month mark. God damn.
Am I panicking? I don't know. I just don't know. I too had therapy yesterday and I literally was just like, I feel great. I feel fine. I'm not stressed. Like, and as I'm talking, I'm just like, he probably thinks I'm lying, but I really like, I feel fine. I have nothing to report. No one pissed me off this past month. I haven't really spiraled this past month.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not stressed. I'm not worried. I'm not anxious. I'm good.
Yeah, and I like feel like you've done a great job like staying on top of everything. So like you're
I think
cruising.
so. I think so. So yeah, 50 whatever I said before days.
8. I will always
Thank you,
remember the
58.
eights because of the boobs thing.
Yeah. Did I say the boob thing on the pod? Did
I think
I
I think
or
we I think we did because when it
did
was
we?
88 days.
Yeah, it was 88 days. Phil texted me and said, every time I look at the 8, I think of you because my boobs are uneven and the circles in the 8 are uneven. Anyway. And of course, that was the day I was like looking for something to be mad about. So I picked
Like
that,
you
which
almost broke up after that. And I was like, "Oh my god, that's so sweet. He's thinking
I
about
was
your
like,
boobs."
no. I was just like looking for something to be mad about that day. It is funny in hindsight. Um, yeah, work is, I'm just in a really crazy time right now. And so work is not fun. Not that it's really ever fun, but it's stressful.
Mm-hmm.
Um, the acupuncturist is still my favorite human on the face of the earth. Um, feeling great. My acne, I mean, it's still there. We're not 100% clear, but when he just puts a needle into this cyst, it has not grown. It is just shrinking and shrinking. I had a few breakouts on my chin, completely gone. Like this man, I trust him with my life at
I
this
mean, he's
point.
a miracle man, like literally.
Yeah, yeah. Started taking herbs. Started,
Oh,
yeah. And
like
I
an
mean,
ashwagandha like situation.
you know, I'll have to say everything's in Chinese, so I had to get it translated. But it's for like gut support. It's a whole bunch of
Mm-hmm.
stuff, but I guess he sent it out and they grind everything down so it's just one powder that has a bunch of stuff in it. And does it taste like I'm drinking tree bark? Yes, but it's not bad.
I mean, if it's the
Um,
stuff of miracles, like slam it down.
yeah, it's yeah. So everything is okay here. I feel like I'm the neutral party now. What is not okay is that Bad Bunny gave me the ick this past week. And you know what? I didn't bring this up to my therapist, and I should have, because it really struck a nerve.
How did Benino give you the ick?
Bad Bunny was performing somewhere. I don't know. Maybe Japan? Was he in Japan recently?
I don't follow him that
Mm,
closely.
okay. He was in another country recently, and he was on stage performing in flip-flops.
Oh no.
Sorry, I almost threw up a little bit.
A moment of silence for Stephanie's ick.
Now, I did read a comment or two saying, like, I love how Bad Bunny immerses himself in the culture,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't know if they were referring to the flip-flops or not. But he was,
Were
and
they
it
like
wasn't
were they
even
like Japanese like geisha
no,
flip flops?
no.
No.
They were normal flip-flops, but here's where the real ick comes in, is he was wearing it with jeans.
Like
So
there's
like,
nothing worse than man toes.
yeah, and especially men wearing long pants and flip-flops. Like, I'm sorry, but there were a few no-goes for me. Men who have cats, men who wear flip-flops, specifically with pants.
Both of those things describe shithead Brian.
And I hate him.
Where were you during that phase of my life? Like
I
my
would
only
have
thing.
told you straight up,
Oh,
get rid of this cat.
you would have. Um, but men in flip flops, like period, like out, like if you're not at the beach,
Agree.
or if you're not at the pool, because like I don't look at your toes, and I'll never forget like when I started my first job I got after I moved here, it was at like this startup adjacent company. Um, and so there wasn't really a dress code. And so it was the first place I ever worked where I walked in and there were men walking around the office, a place of business, in cargo shorts and flip flops. A place of business.
Honestly, send them to jail. Like,
Straight to jail.
what are we doing?
Honestly, it was in downtown Durham. The jail was right across this. It was on the other side of the D-Pack.
I'm like getting nauseous.
It's honestly foul.
It's foul. I will admit, I once had a crush on a man that would often wear flip-flops and jeans. And, it was a lonely time of my life. I was
We've all been
lonely.
there.
We never dated, made out a time or two, but like, I was lonely, and I overlooked the flip-flops and jeans. And honestly, like, I should have just left. Like, looking
Well,
back,
was this in
there's a
college?
reason. This was it. Yes.
Because
He
it's
was.
slightly more acceptable in college.
Well, no, 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 no. Here's the thing. I was late 20s still going to college, like 24, 25 still going to college, was the
So
end
was
of my
I.
college.
Yeah.
And he was almost 40.
No.
Right, like, he was not in
Circle with a line
college.
through it, red
Correct.
flag, burn it to the ground.
Correct.
Like,
And you
absolutely
know
not.
what? Now that I say that, I did date a guy here in Raleigh, had a cat, wore flip-flops all the time. There were reasons why I stayed, though, as you can imagine. It was worth staying. That's all I will say about that.
Big old dick.
Um, so I have broken my own rule, but that's why it's a rule, because I've lived these experiences.
Right. But also, rules are meant to be broken. There are exceptions to the rule if there's things that, offset said rule.
Well, yeah, but the rules were created because of these
This is
people.
the man that set the rule.
Yeah, like it was an unofficial rule, and then I was like, let's see if I can break my own thought process. And then I was like, no, I think this because it's true. Here's evidence number 5.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it reiterated it for me where I was guessing my own intuition.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm too hard. Maybe I'm too picky. Just go out with the guy that wears flip-flops. Mistake.
Fair. I can only hope that Phil is listening and then that comes out in jeans and flip-flops.
Okay, he knows how I feel about flip-flops. He does not own a pair of flip-flops.
Just the fish flops.
Just the fish flops.
Which those honestly, are fine because those are just for the pool or the beach and
they are
for a bit.
Hysterical.
They're
like hysterical. It's hysterical. Yes. Yeah, he doesn't. I have not seen a pair of flip-flops come into this house. So
because the cowboy boots owns a pair. Enough.
The cowboy boots have still yet to make their way into the house. I don't know where they are. I think they're still in the trunk. Yes. Yes. Yeah, I have very strict rules and regulations that one must follow when they enter my home.
You're particular, it's your home.
It's my name on the lease.
Mm-hmm.
So there we go. All right. Well, I did not make many notes on the notes page, but all that I have is summer house stuff. Oh my God, I just almost died.
I have other stuff besides summer house, but okay. I forgot to put it on the list, but we got to talk about how once again, Stefani has pissed off TikTok.
Oh my God, I love it. I love it. Yeah, so like apparently my little ramble about Rob, why are we giving him a platform? So I have been seeing some discord that he was not a good person on.
No, no, it absolutely exists. I did not realize that he had the rabid fans that he had, and that they all found
they all
the
came
video.
For me. They all
and
came.
So
for,
like,
go ahead.
I was gonna say like I knew what I was doing, right? Mm-hmm. I knew what I was doing when I posted that clip. And I edited it in a specific way, and I used specific hashtags because I knew that like Rob is trending right now, so it was gonna drive traffic. Yeah. And thing I love about Stefani is like she's very direct, and when she has an opinion, she stands 10 toes down.
I still stand by it. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. And if it's especially when it's something that like people are going to have an opposite opinion, like, I know we're gonna get engagement from it.
Yeah, of course.
And so
throw me to the wolves.
I was like, I saw it like racking up, and I almost texted you, but I was like, no, she's gonna see it. I want her. It's like to open the gift on Christmas morning and like see it herself.
Thank you.
Without me drawing her attention to it, because people were like pissed. One of those people who was the first to comment, my sister.
Yeah. You know what? It didn't. Nothing of that was said pissed me off. So basically I was saying like, why are we giving Rob a platform based on the things that I have heard that I have not seen with my own eyeballs? Like I said this, I was questioning, like we're questioning why we give men who are horrible a platform. And my question was, is Rob a horrible person? If so, why are we giving him a platform? Fine. Again, never watched Summer House. I mean, never watched that season of Love Island. I said it in the clip.
And that's what
just the fact that I stated that.
The fact that you said it like, from the jump.
Off. Like
I don't even, because I looked at the watch time of the video, and so very few people watched all the way through to even get to where I said, where I kind of like pushed back on that a little bit. And the ones that did were trying to call me racist for saying that, like, I didn't want to support a white man. There was one guy.
I did see one guy where he's like, wow, it's just so easy to hate on white men. And I wanted to be like, yeah, it is. Because 99% of you suck. Exactly. Get off of, don't get off because we like the engagement. But yeah, people were angry with me and honestly gave a giggle the entire, I even liked a few comments. One was like,
I saw that.
Yeah, one was like, like rule number 1 is to watch the things that you're going to talk about or something like that. Another said something about like oh no, maybe it was on YouTube, someone wrote in one of the shorts, like, not everyone needs an opinion.
Yeah, or not everyone needs a podcast. And then someone on TikTok said podcast equipment should be more expensive.
Yes.
And then on the Rob shorts on YouTube, someone wrote this whole dissertation about like, you don't know him and how sweet he is to his Down syndrome sister, and he's not avoidant and you need to apologize. And then like it disappeared. So they must have deleted it, or like gotten so mad and then like watched the whole video and be like, oh wait, there's more to this. But like there was a whole dissertation about it, and I was like, there is not a single person, because like I'm not in comment sections. Every now and then I will feel so moved to say something witty or quippy in a conversation, but I like never have felt so moved to defend somebody that like I don't know, will never meet in a comment section. But like the fervor, like you would have thought we got less hate on the fucking Harry Styles. In fact, I think most people agreed with us that Harry Styles looked like a fool at the Grammys, because he did.
People still hated on me with that too, because I said I didn't notice, like I didn't care, and like Courtney was like, oh no, I was offended, and like everyone was like, yeah, I was offended too, how can you not be offended? I'm like, bro, it just like didn't bother me, I'm sorry. Like,
you just can't win.
I'm always the problem, and honestly I'm okay with it. Like, I don't care. It gets us more engagement. I giggle, I laugh. And I too am not in the comments. I'm not commenting back to these people because I don't want to mess up anything, because Courtney's doing such a great job with social that I don't want to fuck anything up. I mean, I'm in other comments, like on BB8 Instagram, commenting on things and like getting some traction over there. But like, I am not answering people who are in our comments, but oh god, do I wish I was.
I know. I only respond to the positive ones, and even because there was also like one, I think 2 weeks ago, when we were first talking about Foot Finder, and then someone posted a picture of their nasty crusty ass feet and wanted in, and I was like, no, I can't. But I have a very firm like don't delete comment rule unless they're like super fucking rancid, and then I will delete or like not approve. But because I found that I think the way people consume TikTok is they see a video and they look to see the likes and they look to see the comments. And if there are some comments going, then they'll hop in. So I kind of think that if my sister had not commented, I don't know that we would have gotten any comments. So thanks for the engagement, Samantha.
Wait, Samantha, can I pay you $5 a TikTok for you to comment? Just like every TikTok, I'll Venmo you $5 and you just put a comment in. That's it.
But especially the ones that Stephanie has quote unquote bad takes.
Yeah. I listen, I'm not saying I have great takes. I'm a very specific person. I'm a very uninformed person. I have my opinions whether I know the truth or not, and chances are, like how you said before, like you're never wrong. If I have such a strong feeling, and those comments about Rob were not a strong feeling, but if I have such a strong feeling about something that I don't know everything about, once I learn everything, I'm like, nope, still standing 10 toes down. Like I said what I said, and I'm even after learning things. So I love it. I don't care.
It's just literally so funny to me. Like,
it's so funny.
Especially as someone who like works in social, to see the dynamics at play of how people consume and things of that nature, and just like what they do and don't listen to. I very strategically didn't post the clip of me calling Tara Lipinski a Karen, because I don't know how that would have gone over.
You should.
Maybe like I should stop.
She throws me to the wolves, but God forbid she throws herself to the wolves.
There have been times where I have, posted controversial things that I've said.
Yeah.
And it, for whatever reason, it doesn't get the same traction, but maybe I will. I have to keep that in mind, that like
Yeah.
I'm gonna throw you under the bus, I have to throw myself under the bus
Yes.
too.
No, I'm okay with being thrown under into yeah. I think it's hysterical. And yeah,
Yeah.
it gets us engagement. So
It
like
does. Like, give me all, because that video got probably like 3,000 views, which is one of our highest ones outside of the I should have been a bigger
I
cunt,
should have been, yeah,
which is still getting likes
I love
months
it.
later.
Yeah, I love it. I love it. All right, what's on the docket?
So, have you seen the Donna Kelsey home renovation meme?
I don't get it. I genuinely don't get it. And I even listened to Chicks in the Office today, and they were talking about it. Like, it's just a bit, right? Like,
yeah.
Okay, I still just like don't get it.
Well, so you know how like every now and then the internet just pops off with something and everyone hops on board. And so like this is one of those things. And so TM's, for those not in the know, you heard it here last. TMZ posted over the weekend, or yeah, I think it was over the weekend, that Donna Kelsey was having modest home renovations, and they had like received the invoice for the windows and doors she was having replaced, and people just took it and because it's so stupid, because nobody fucking cares that like why is TMZ reporting on this? We are literally in the middle of World War III. Shia LaBeouf is in New Orleans beating people up. Britney Spears is getting DUIs again.
I mean, like, we're literally going back in time. What year? What year? 09?
It is 07, 09. It's 2005. George Bush is still in office. Like, we have gone back. I feel like I'm in high school and early college again. And it
wouldn't be such a terrible thing if the music also came with it.
Right,
you know what I mean?
Right. If
give me it all or give me nothing.
Yeah, give it all. Like, give me, you know what? I want white boys and baggy shorts and backwards hats screaming at me. Fred Durst, where you at? Where you at?
Where are you? Actually, I'm scared to find out where Fred Durst is
honestly.
at.
Or it's like Jonathan Davis from Korn. What's good? Papa Roach, where you at?
Roach. That's Let's who I was just thinking. Yeah,
Let's go.
The pop.
Love angry white man music. Or divorced dad rock, I think they're calling it.
I don't feel like they were even old enough to be divorced. I think
like now they are.
Yes, now they are, but I feel like it's the MAGAs. The MAGAs are the anthem for the MAGAs.
Yeah, especially Trapped, because the lead singer of Trapped is like super fucking MAGA and fighting people on Facebook. Anyway, I digress.
Wait, pause. Can I turn the light on? Because I'm just seeing it getting darker and darker.
Yeah, I've been like actually like waiting for you to do that. I'm loving the butter yellow. It's very like seasonal.
Thank you.
I have a set of butter yellow nails that I'm waiting to switch over to.
It is almost spring.
I mean, it's 85 degrees outside. It's spring. It's fucking summer.
Well, let's see how the rest of the week goes before we jump into spring.
All right. We have taken so many... Back to the sheer ridiculousness.
Fred Durst?
Donna Kelsey's home renovation.
Yeah. Sorry.
That like TMZ like felt the need to report on it, and the way that it just like took off. And it was even funnier because like since this week is NFL free agency, which I'm not gonna bore you because I have so much to say about it, but you don't want to talk about it, so I'm not gonna do it. But they were like, all of the stories were like, Donna Kelsey's son has re-signed for another year at the Kansas City Chiefs. Or like Jason posted, Donna Kelsey's eldest son watched Bluey for 2 hours today. And it's just like, and this is what I love about the internet, is when it comes together in these ridiculous fucking ways. And everyone just like understands and like jumps on. And I'm actually really disappointed that, because this is totally the kind of stuff I talk about on my Substack, but I'm doing a week-long series about something else, and so I can't interrupt it for this, and it's not going to make sense to talk about next week. Maybe it will. I don't know. We'll see. But no, it just tickled me.
Yeah. I have not seen any of the memes. I had to look them up today. They didn't make it to Instagram.
That's actually
or
solely,
my algorithm.
Because I would say that I solely have seen it on Instagram, and then it's been all over Threads.
So I heard it originated on Twitter.
It's always Twitter. It's always Twitter. Everything originates on Twitter. It's just a matter of like how it disseminates from there.
Well, good for Donna Kelsey. If she wants to pay for some renovations for me, she could also buy me a house and then pay to renovate it. That would be really nice of her.
And like while you're at it, Donna, tell your son to break up with Taylor and call me. Because that'll totally happen. That'll totally happen. We all know that.
I mean, it'll totally happen that she'll buy me a house and renovate it, but
I think that would probably be more likely.
All right. Donna, call me. DM me. Kelsey's coming back. Travis Kelsey.
Yeah, Travis Kelsey is running it back for season 14.
All right.
Which I think anyone paying attention like wasn't surprised, because there was no way he was going to end his career on that kind of season.
I agree.
And he said so himself. Like, he's like, I knew in midway through last season, I just wanted to like really make sure that I thought about it and thought it through. So like it was no surprise to me. There are also still trades that can happen. Then they have like training camp, so people will get dropped during training camp. Other people will get picked up. There will be people put on practice squads. And then even through this season, there will still be like trades that will happen, because the trade deadline, I believe, is the second to last week of October. So then you see a bunch of chaos like this going on too. Yeah. The NFL is so
exhausting.
Like, it's exhausting, but it's as exhilarating as like when you like understand like what's going on behind it. It's as exhilarating as the Real Housewives. And it's so funny because the only reason why I give a shit about this is because it was a bit for work.
Mm-hmm.
And now here we are. And here we are. I don't even fucking work there anymore. And I'm invested. I'm all in. I talk your ear off weekly about fucking football. It gives me and Phil a way to bond. So
there you go. Then I could just leave him in your hands and zone out and disassociate. And I know that he's still being looked after. Yeah, he's being looked after and taken care of. So crazy. All right. Well, other than football, do we have any reality TV things?
Have you watched Ladies of London?
I have not.
Okay. Like,
are you telling me to watch? No. I know that you have it on your list for me to watch. So I'm at a point now at Beverly Hills where it's background noise because I already know.
Yeah.
So I do need a show to pay attention to.
So Ladies of London is so good. And the good thing about the new reign is it's been years since the first, so there's no continuity between the first set and now. And so this season is already a mess. And I knew there was going to be some shit because they premiered with 2 episodes, which means they were trying to like race to something.
Yeah.
And so the idea is like it's a mixed cast of Americans. So there's like 3 or 4 Americans, 3 or 4 Brits. And then I think there's one that she's like Danish or Swedish or something.
Okay, interesting.
And there's and some of the themes are the same from the before, of like that like ugly American versus like posh British. That's always like a thing. So there's this one girl, Micah, who is like so fucking cringe. Like, you would hate her. You will hate her. Like, you would not be able to handle her in real life because she's just like that. Like she's an etiquette teacher and all that.
Oh, already out. I'm
So,
out. Yeah.
So her best friend, or so she thought, was this woman named Dara, who is an architect. But as it turns out, Dara is her ex-boyfriend or ex-fiance, father of her child, is now married to Eugenie, who is Prince Andrew's daughter.
Oh, I'm in. Now you got me. All you had to say were the royals,
right?
And I'm in.
And then he cheated on Dara with, or was it Beatrice? It was one of those two. It was either Eugenie or, so she has to be a little protective of her image or whatever. And someone starts a rumor in the first episode that Dara is a madam. And so Micah spent.
Don't ruin it for me. Okay. I am watching this shit.
It is so good. And so like the first 2 episodes premiered last week. So like,
I don't have to watch previous seasons.
No, you don't. Like the previous seasons are very good, and I do recommend at like some point you do go back and watch them, but you don't have to watch them to understand what's going on or appreciate what's going on. But it's a fucking mess, and it's so good.
Did we ever talk about watching House of Villains?
No, I didn't know you watched House of Villains.
I know I haven't started it yet, but that was, and I asked because I wanted to start that this week, but it sounds like I'm going to have to do House of Villains and Ladies of London. It's only 2 episodes, and I think House of Villains is only 3 episodes, so I think
probably the fourth is tomorrow night.
Okay. Yeah. I'm excited to get into that.
Yeah, because I haven't really like watched House of Villains a whole lot in the past because it's traitors for dumb people. Yeah, and not necessarily for the people that watched it are dumb, but the people who are on the show are dumb. But since like Tom Sandoval was on it, of course it got my attention. And House of Villains is so fucking funny. And like it's self-aware, it doesn't take itself too seriously,
right?
And like it makes fun of itself, it makes fun of the cast. Also, I was watching it because Drita DeVanzo.
I was gonna say Tom Sandoval. I don't give a shit about Drita. Drita's back. It needs to be back on my TV. Like it is time.
Yeah. So House of Villains is also a good watch. So I will catch up because I think I'm 1 episode behind. Okay. So we can add that like into our rotation.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect. So Ladies of London and
House of Villains.
House of Villains.
And then Mormon Wives premieres.
What's today's date?
Friday, I think.
Okay,
I think we agreed. But didn't you ask me to pre-watch it and let you know, and then you'll kind of decide from there because it's a little. I'm gonna
end up watching it. It's just when I feel that enough time has passed for me to start it.
I see. Like I feel like you'll have to watch it before The Bachelorette comes on.
Well, and that's what I was just gonna say. Like I don't know how it falls in with The Bachelorette, like timeline wise. Okay. All right. I have to look at a calendar. I gotta look at a calendar.
I'll send you a calendar invite to watch it so that you can work it in. But I saw the funniest TikTok this morning, and actually I saw my sister sent it to me too. There's these 2 podcasters, and they happen to be, Black females, and they were talking about how ghetto Taylor Frankie Paul is.
Oh, she is so ghetto.
And like she's a walking white refrigerator of a human being.
My God. A walking white refrigerator.
Fell out. And then someone in the comment section said MTV would have loved Taylor Frankie Paul. And I'm like, that is the truest thing that has ever been spoken. Ever.
I mean, she's just like a mess, but it's like in a way that I love her.
I'm obsessed. She is a train wreck.
Yeah.
You can't take her eyes off of her. It's like watching Britney Spears in 2007 when she shaved her head.
Correct. I'm just waiting. Back to the Britney Spears of it all though for a second?
Yes.
So she was arrested, DUI. I saw her son. There were pictures of him rushing to the house. How do we know if he was rushing? They just got a picture of him driving. But he was rushing. And what is coming of that? Has she made a plea? Where is she? What's happening?
I haven't seen. I know that something I saw was like saying that her blood alcohol wasn't over the limit, so it was
Okay.
likely like some other substance that was at play, which like doesn't surprise me.
So was it a DUI or a DWI?
Honestly, it depends on the stick. A DUI and a DWI is the same thing. It's just different municipalities call it different things.
Well,
Don't
it's
ask me how
dependent
I
on
know
the
that.
substance, no?
No, it can be because like you're while intoxicated, under the influence, while intoxicated by alcohol or drugs, while under the influence of alcohol or drugs.
I
It
thought
really
it was
just
always while under the influence meant drugs and while driving
while
under
intoxicated is
while intoxicated, I always thought was just alcohol, and then under the influence was drugs.
yeah,
Okay,
no,
well,
they're
you learn
literally the
something
same
new every
thing.
day.
Yeah, don't
Okay.
ask me how I know that. I don't have either, but I know things.
Yeah. All right, so still unconfirmed, like, what is going on with Britney
Yeah, I haven't heard
Spears?
much about that, but I remember I saw the news and I sent it to my sister and I was like, put her back on the conservatorship. Unfree Britney.
Yeah. I need to know more. I need a responsible party to be overlooking her, not her father, not whoever was a part of the conservatorship
I
last
don't know
time.
if there is one.
Well,
Like I think the only
someone
place
needs
they
to
could
find.
put her
Can you
is an
rent
asylum.
someone? Does she have a grandmother? Is there like a extended family member with a brain in there that they could just kind of, I don't know. I'm just worried if they put her back on, it's just going to be more harmful than good.
Yeah.
But you know what? None of my business. Look, I'm shutting up. I don't have an opinion. TikTok. I'm not going to give my opinion on Britney Spears because you know what? Those fans will come after me. And
Yeah, Britney stands are
I have nothing
insane.
bad to say. I have nothing bad to say, but anything that I say about Britney out of context is just gonna have to lock up my neighborhood. Like, is gonna be just
Honestly,
pitchforks coming for
it's like
me.
you'll get doxxed.
Yeah, we'll just leave it at that. I wish her well. I hope everything's okay. I'm concerned.
Yeah, I just hope that we don't get the news that we all fear, and I fear that it's headed in that direction.
What's the news that we fear? Like an
Britney
overdose?
Spears like found dead at 45.
Like an overdose of some sort. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think there's too many people around her for it to just.
I don't think anyone's around her, and that's the problem.
Okay, we can't go down this hole because I already feel like my face burning up in nervousness about it from people on TikTok. I don't know. This is
I
something
can also
I
just
won't.
not put this part on TikTok.
Oh yeah, or you could do that. No, I feel like, yeah, I just don't know. The whole Britney Spears realm, I don't fully understand. And so with people that are so knowledgeable that they will literally fight to the death, like, I don't want to give out incorrect information.
No, that's totally valid. And this is the thing. I'm like, I don't give a fuck.
And I'm also indifferent, right? I'm also indifferent. Like,
yeah.
I don't, yeah. Okay. Summer House.
Are you all the way caught up? Like to last night's episode?
Yeah. We watched last night. Here's the thing. I'm still not 100% on Sierra and West. I just don't. I think she needs someone different for right now. Like right now, I think she needs someone different. But my heart is melting for West. Like I am. Oh my God. Like I wanted to cry last night when, like, at the end of the episode,
Like when
someone's
he's like
well, do you
rolling
miss her?
around on
Yeah.
on the fucking thing next to the Aussie bro, and the camera kept cutting to Sierra, and I was like, oh my god.
I know.
I'm so parasocial about the two of them.
It really pulled at my heartstrings. So I just want Wes to be happy.
Yeah.
And I know he would be happy with Sierra, but I think Sierra needs, I don't know, I think she just needs someone different. I don't think West is the one for her right now.
So who is the someone different that she needs? And so help me
Don't
God, if
know.
you say Jesse Solomon, I will hang up this call.
Okay. I'm not going to say Jesse Solomon specifically, but I think someone that's a bit more playful like Jesse is with her.
Mm-hmm.
He just needs to be more balanced. Like when she was talking about her feelings, saying like, I just feel like I'm an object, and totally understand, get it. She needs someone that is a mix of Jesse and West. Has the playfulness of Jesse, but also the like, you want to talk, let's sit down and talk of West.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like if we find someone that's like the perfect medium of both of them, that is Sierra's perfect man.
Okay. I can accept that.
Thank you.
I just think they're so cute though, because like when he was sitting on her and Sierra's like, well, whenever Wes sits on someone, that means he has a crush.
Yeah. I know.
So it's just funny to like watch like the build up, but then for like all the news that like broke this weekend of like allegedly Amanda and
West.
But then like Amanda and West, but then like West posted Sierra to a story like the next day, and so like literally like Dumois like had like back-to-back posts about it, and at this point Dumois is the 8th roommate on Summer House.
And honestly, I think I said this a few episodes ago, like I'm here for West and Amanda.
Mm-hmm.
Like I am there for that. So when that news broke, I was like, perfect pairing, like perfect pair. Amanda needs someone like West. And I feel like West would be the perfect partner for Amanda. Do I think he would be as happy with Amanda as he would with Sierra? No, I think he would be happier with Sierra. But I'm only coming for the girl's point of view at this point.
Right. I feel like his type of person would be a good bridge for Amanda.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like she needs someone who's like understanding, will listen to her feelings, will be the complete opposite of whatever the fuck his name is. And I just think West is a great person for that. So, but the perfect person for West is a mix between Amanda and Sierra.
Yeah. Okay,
so
Dr.
if we could just cut people up and then mesh them together, I think that would be awesome.
Now, I see where you're coming from, but again, and every suburban Black girl in America is just very, very parasocial about West and Sierra.
Yeah, I get it. But in bigger news, do you see Jesse Solomon's going on tour? And the tour name is something about having fun. I can't remember the name of the tour. But he's going on tour. He's not coming to Raleigh or North Carolina, so
damn.
I know you were just on the edge of your seat.
Edge of my seat.
I get it.
Honestly,
I get all of it.
If he came to Raleigh and you wanted to go, I would go. And I would talk shit the entire time.
I know you would. It's not so much the music. It's him. I feel like he's living his dream right now.
Good for him.
Like when he first came on Summer House, he talked about how much he loved singing and he grew up singing and like all that stuff. And now he's just like, it almost feels like a Make-A-Wish thing happening right now.
You said it, not me. You said it, not me. I want it stated for the record that his biggest fan right here said it, not me.
No, I'm not saying it in a bad way. I just feel like he's getting everything he's living his one dream right now.
Here's what I'm going to say.
Good for him. Let him.
Jesse's singing career is giving Kash Patel in the U.S. men's hockey locker room at the Olympics. It's the
I was
same
like,
energy.
where's this going?
It's the same energy.
I enjoy seeing Jesse have fun. And everyone from Summer House is like in on it, and they're like having fun with him. Are they laughing at him or with him? Still undecided, but like, I don't know. I associate, I feel like I say this every episode. Like, I associate Summer House with just like having fun, and I feel like Jesse is fully encompassing that in his everyday life, and like, good for him.
Yeah, no, I mean,
live those dreams, baby.
Live your dreams, do your thing. I just don't think he's that great of a singer, which is why I keep calling him Big Lots Michael Bublé.
Yeah.
I mean, granted, I don't think Harry Styles is all that great of a singer, but that's a whole other conversation in and of itself. I just think Jesse is so because like he reminds me of like the kid in high school that I would be like mean to, because like I'm not a mean person, and like I don't go out of my way to pick on people, but sometimes there's that one person that you just don't fuck with and they irritate the shit out of you, but you get stuck sitting next to him in fucking English class, and like that's him, and I would just be mean to him the entire time, and like, but he wouldn't know that I was being mean to him.
Yeah, because like, he's just so happy in his own little world.
He would think that we were buds, but actually, like, I fucking hate you, and I'm telling you to your face that I fucking hate you.
But that's what I love about him, is like, no matter what's going on, no matter what people are saying, he's not letting it, like, he's just like, you know what? I'm going to continue to do my thing. And I think I'm envious of that. I think that's why I like him so much, is because, like, if it, like, I was gonna say, if someone told me they fucking hated me to my face, I'd be like, okay, so it's not gonna like ruin my day. But I feel like Jesse's just always so positive, and I specifically am always so negative, that maybe I'm just jealous of it. And I see that he's doesn't give a shit and he's still doing it. Good for you, Jesse.
Good I'll give you that. I'll give you that one.
Thank you.
That one.
That's the second today that I've gotten.
Look, I am never wrong.
No, I know.
But I can admit when you make a good point.
No, I just am saying, like, I'm on a roll. Like, I'm up to like 2 or 3 good points, and like that doesn't happen in one episode.
We should put a counter.
Yeah.
On the screen.
All right. On it. Not caught up on Southern Charm.
You know, I watched it, but the Sally, Craig, Charlie of it all is just like, it makes me physically uncomfortable that like I just couldn't. And then, like, the Venita of it all makes me like, I am scared to watch the reunion tonight because I just know it's gonna like make me want to crawl out of my skin.
Yeah. I will probably watch it tonight. I think it's the only thing we didn't get to last night. I'm so over it. Like, I feel like I said this last week too. Like, Craig is just out here showing his ass again, and like, do I think some of his arguments are valid? Yeah, I'd be fucking pissed too. But he's acting like a child, and like, it's time to just let this one.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely think that Venita has overstepped. I'm honestly not really a big Venita fan. I haven't really enjoyed her on the show. I think she's very symptomatic of when Bravo forces diversity on a show and it's not authentic. And like, yeah, like she had a friendship with Madison, but like Madison has kind of evolved past the show almost, so doesn't really fit, and she's not really genuine friends with them, and it shows, and so it makes it hard to watch. And I think especially when you see contrasted to Summer House with like Sierra has definitely had, and she's spoken about the struggles of being a black woman on an all-white show, that's why I love that you've got KJ and Mia on Summer House this season, and that they all vibe with each other. But
Yes, yes.
also,
I
like,
love Mia, by the way. Like,
I love her too. She's like,
love
honestly,
her.
like, they need to not change the Summer House cast. Like, it's
Yeah,
perfect.
yeah,
But so, whereas like Gabby, who was on like last season and I think season before, just kind of was like wallpaper.
yeah.
And so, like, it's a difficult thing, but when you have on the contrast the one where like Ciara and KJ and Mia, who are blending in really well, they are friends with the group. It's not,
Mm-hmm.
an odd person out. Whereas you've got the Vanita, who is the very hard, like the one person out, and then knowing that while Craig will never admit it, there are definitely like racial undertones into
Mm,
like how he's behaving, just
mm,
knowing what we know now,
right.
and him being MAGA and the things that Paige covered up for, or like kind of like nursed out of him or whatever.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
that's like definitely a thing. And so that overall, so like I said, I do think that she has overstepped. But I also think that Craig is vastly overreacting, because if I think about like the opinion of someone who I believe to be beneath me, I'm not saying that him thinking that is okay, but like for me, the opinion of someone who I believe to be beneath me isn't going to impact me in that way. I'm just
Yeah.
not going to acknowledge it.
Right, right. Well, and I think there's more to it that's not being talked about, because the way Craig is acting, yeah, like it is totally blown out of proportion
Mm-hmm.
against what she said. I'm wondering if she's been vocal for a while about Craig. And
Mm.
that's why he is so, because she always has something to say about him. Like, I feel like in every scene, she's talking about Craig in some way, shape, or form, whether he's there or not. It's always a topic of conversation, where it's annoying now. Like, Vanita, I want to see your friendships. I want to see you do other things than have your storyline be Craig fucking hates me and I can't stand him. Like, and I do think that she's overstepped, and I think she's probably been more vocal than we've realized. Um
Yeah.
because the way she just blurts out things about him, like she
Mm-hmm.
clearly is vocal. So I just wonder, again, don't want to stick up for Craig, but that is the only reasoning in my brain as to why he's reacting the way he is. And also, I think she's overreacting a bit, like in
Yeah.
terms of her opinion on Craig.
Because it almost feels forced, right?
Yeah.
It almost feels like she is producing this as her storyline, and the whole thing is like, who is she to tell Sally who she can and can't get into bed with? Like, at the end of the
Yes.
day, you can express your preference and say, I'd rather you not. This is a person that hurt me. And like, I've been in situations where like it's been someone who I had feelings for and a
Mhm.
friend of mine got with them, but that's different than saying like,
Yeah.
oh, this person, I don't like them. Like, I can't believe you're going after them. Like, I just don't know that anyone really has the right to say that,
Agree
or
to some
the
extent.
expectation that I'm going to
Right.
act on that.
Right, right, right. I agree and disagree. I think in the beginning, I had no problem with Vanita saying like, "Hey, Craig's not the best guy. Like, here's some evidence. Like, maybe just
Mm-hmm.
be careful." And then I think it just went well above and beyond that towards, as we got closer to the middle of the season. I was okay with her kind of voicing her opinion. But at the same time, Sally is fucking doing the same thing to Charlie right now that Vanita was doing. So it kind of wipes everything out in a way, because she's literally doing the same exact thing that Vanita did, all because Craig said, I'm not interested in you. And to be honest, Vanita lost me. This was her chance to redeem herself with me this season. She lost me when she continued to to date fuckface with the kid.
JT.
Like that, you lost me there. Like that was gonna be hard to come back from, and she's not showing. It's almost like, who are you to talk all this shit about Craig when like that's who you were sticking up for?
Right, exactly. And that's why like it doesn't feel
Yeah.
authentic, right? And it's like I almost like understand Sally's issues with Charlie ever so slightly more than I do Vanita, because like Vanita, like Charlie, like yeah, like Sally is trying to cockblock Charlie
Yeah.
and Craig.
Yeah.
Whereas Vanita was like drawing a line in the sand, almost saying like it's him or me. And I think that's like that, and I think that's what I don't agree with, is anyone saying like I'm so important that you need to make your decisions around who you associate with based off of what I want.
See,
like I can tell you
don't it that way.
That's
that's interesting.
And I will admit that like I haven't watched, because the whole interaction makes me uncomfortable. So maybe like I'm interpreting it in a different way than it's intended. I don't really think that.
I think it could be interpreted that way for sure. I think watching it was, yes, like a line was being crossed, but it was mostly like, don't come running to me when everything I'm telling you right now comes true. And everything has come true. And so that was more of the line that I was seeing. And for that reason, yes, Vanita, I've had to do that with friends as well. Like I see them going into a toxic situation and being like, I'm not asking you to choose, but if you're going to go with him, if that's going to be your choice, then I need to step away from my own sanity, because I can't listen to you complain about something that I've clearly laid out for you. It's kind of like saying I told you so without having to say I told you so. It's like,
oh yeah, and like I totally understand that, because like I've been in that situation with friends before. I've been on the receiving end of that, but I'm also someone who stands 10 toes down. Like if you're gonna say to me like, hey Courtney, I don't know if I can fuck with you if you make this decision, I'm gonna say like, all right, it's been real.
Yeah, no, I agree with you on that. I took Vanita saying, don't come running back to me, because she said a few times in the first few episodes, like, I'm not gonna rub your head and tell you everything's okay when he breaks your heart and you come running back to me. Like, I'm not picking up the pieces. And I would stand by that. Like, I get that. That's just a boundary. But then again, in the beginning of the season, that's really the extent it went to. Now it's like it's gotten so much bigger than it needed to be for the storyline, for the production.
Yeah.
So yeah, I just, every time I watch it, I'm just like, Paige is just living her best life, and Craig is still getting drunk and yelling on reality TV. So like, what am I doing watching this?
I almost think that it's time for Southern Charm to be put to pasture, especially because, and I don't think you're watching it, Southern Hospitality is,
you've said, is so good.
So good. Like, especially this season.
All right, I'll put it in the rotation.
Like, please put it, but this one you have to go back to season 1, episode 1 to like fully understand what's going on. But like, it's very like, it is, and I think I've said this before, and I'm so mad because this is gonna be an iconic quote, and I'm not gonna be able to put it on TikTok because it'll get suppressed.
Damn it.
Vanderpump Rules is heroin, Southern Charm is Suboxone.
Southern Charm or
Southern Hospitality?
Southern Hospitality. Okay.
Hospitality. Yeah.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna put it in the rotation.
Yeah.
not enough hours in the damn day. I'm
I
gonna have
know.
to start watching TV while I work. I'm gonna have to give up my podcasts.
Honestly, like, I don't know what I'm gonna do when I'm employed, because all I have to do, like, what I've done this week is prepare for interviews, watch Rob Rauch interviews on YouTube, and then like watch all of my Bravo shows.
All right. Anything else? Do we have anything else?
That's everything that either of us had on our list. I'm trying to think if I had anything just floating out there in the ether that maybe I forgot to write down. I don't think I did.
Anything you're living for?
I am living for the fact that it's motherfucking spring. And that the sun only just went down and it's, after 7 p.m. Like,
yep.
Because springtime Courtney is the best Courtney. I am emerging from my chrysalis.
From your cocoon.
From my cocoon.
Yes.
Mariposa, like Kristen Doty. Mariposa. So, yeah, I'm living for the spring.
Okay. All right. Living for... I think I get to see Lorenzo this weekend.
Aww.
My little baby nephew, who isn't really my nephew, but he's my nephew.
He's your nephew in spirit.
I think I'm going to see him this weekend. Me and Nicole are going to finish up some wedding stuff, and basically that just means I already have everything ready for her to go. I'm going to have her do it, and I'm just going to hang out with Lorenzo. She just doesn't know that yet. But yes, I think I get to see him this weekend, and I'm really excited. He's going to be the ring bearer, and when I tell you his tux,
oh my god, I can't wait.
I can't wait because all attention is going to be on him. And like, that's what I need.
You're like, please don't look at me for at least the minute and a half it takes him to walk down the aisle.
Just go down and just capture my mom is more excited to see Lorenzo in a tux than she is about it being my wedding.
And that's how it should be.
Honestly, I'm happy it's that. Oh, I just can't wait. Anyway, yeah, so I'm living for that, just like finishing up wedding stuff and getting to hang out with a little baby nephew. And that's it.
All right.
Well,
another great one in the books.
I think so. We laughed, we cried, we had serious talk, we had silly talk. I didn't cry, but
I mean, I didn't cry either.
It's the same.
But I did have an existential crisis brought on upon me by AI. So, like, equivalent?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Also, just an update on Footfinder. Haven't gotten anything. So I think this weekend at some point you and I need to get together and take pics. And I just need like the creative ideas behind it. I don't know what's outlandish and what is normal, and so I don't want to go over I need a gut check during all of this. So
you know what we should do, and I don't know if anything's blooming yet, but like go to the rose garden and like have you like hold your feet up in like the different like floral.
Let's do it.
Like giving like like American Beauty with like the rose petals falling, but it's just like your foot in a rose bush.
Let's do it. The thing is, I am editing my tattoos out.
I mean, any identifying information.
Yeah, I need that out. So as long as they're not videos, which I guess I could edit a video, but it just is
it's harder,
an extra step. So I'd rather just stick
But you
to
can
pictures,
also, I think you can like reverse engineer it and like have this still, but then turn it into a video with Canva.
Right.
We have options.
we have options, but we need to get this baby going because we're almost a month in, and I'm gonna have to pay for another month. So I need some revenue.
Has it been a month? It's like been a week.
No, it's been like I think we're starting week 3.
Oh shit.
Yeah, so we need to get on this so that it's worth me paying for the year.
Also, I had a quick question for you. Are you back on my Bumble?
I think I went on last week.
Okay, because I've been getting all these notifications of like you've got new likes. I'm like, I haven't opened the app in forever.
Maybe they're just trying to get you to open the app. I'll open it.
I'll
open it. Yeah, I'll open it. Because it's been about a week probably since I've been on. So it's probably like, hello, no one's checked on me lately.
Yeah, because it's trash.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'm going to go find you a man on Bumble.
Enjoy your run.
Oh my God. Thank you. Bye.
She's a runner. She's a track star. Bye.
Oh, I just got such a bad itch on my wrist. Oh my God.